Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Nakubiana Mufaya Siameka, or you can just call me Dr. Mufaya. I'm back again with another video, and today's video is going to be a story. It's going to be a story, and I'm going to talk about how my labor experience, what really happened, and how I went through the whole labor process. So if you're interested in knowing that, stay tuned for the story. But before I go into the story, I want to say that COVID-19 is doing the most, and we all just need to take care of ourselves, take care of your neighbors, take care of the people you are staying with in your household. Make sure you mask up when you're going out, and um, in fact, just stay at home. Stay at home, protect yourself. Don't expose yourself unnecessarily to COVID. COVID is out there and it's killing people. People we know, and it could be any one of us. It could be you, it could be me. So take care of yourself and make sure that you are doing what you need to do. With that being said, I also want to say that if you have COVID, or if you start feeling any symptoms of COVID, do not wait before you start prevention, or if before you start home remedies. Start immediately. Actually, just start now. Take your water, um, hydrate yourself, drink fluids, eat healthy diet, exercise if you have to or if you can. Yeah, exercise is important for your overall health. So exercise, take enough water, avoid crowded places, and steam bath. Do steam bath at home. I mean, it will make you feel better, basically. So do that if you can. Take lemon water and ginger. I mean, all these are able to provide your body with nutrients and vitamins that are necessary to fight disease. Yeah, so take care of yourselves. So back to our story. um so I delivered in on the 16th of February. My little son, my little king, was born. And um, up to that moment, I think by then I was at 40 weeks plus 5 days. I can't stress enough how much I was tired. I was so tired, and I just couldn't wait for this baby to be out. I had been waiting for a very, very, very long time. And before before the whole labor thing, I think there are birthdays that were there in January and February. At the beginning of February, my husband's birthday is on the 30th of January, and I really wanted the baby to come on his birthday, but I'm sure God had his own plans. My husband didn't want the baby to come on his birthday because he felt um if sharing a birthday would mean us just celebrating one birthday, basically my son's birthday, and his birthday would be overshadowed. So he didn't want a birthday mate. And I guess God answered his prayers. And my father's birthday is on the 16th of February. So that would have been nice too, having my son being born on the same day as my dad. Yeah, it would have been great, but God still had his own plans. And I have a friend, Benzu. Shout out to Benzu Siameka, my friend. And her birthday is on the 2nd of February. She also wanted the baby to be born on her birthday, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So yeah, the baby came on the 16th. So that is how Ryan Malelo Siameka was born on the 16th of February at around 22 with about 3.7 kgs. Yeah, he was 3.7, quite big. Yeah. And I'm so happy with the 16th because 16th is the day that I was born. I was born on the 16th of August. And yeah, I'm just glad that we share the same day. I mean, number as a birth date. How we came up with this date was um, basically we were waiting for labor to start spontaneously, but it wasn't coming. So we talked with our doctor, and she actually said, okay, you know what, we can induce the pregnancy. Prior to this suggestion, I think 2 weeks before this, we had tried to sweep membranes to start labor, but that didn't work. And at home, I was also trying my best to do yoga and do poses that could spontaneously start the labor, but nothing came to fruition. So we decided to go ahead with the idea of inducing labor, and it was scary, very scary. I was so scared. Being a medical personnel, I know what that means, because I have seen it. I have seen it being done. I have done it on patients at work, and yeah, it's not pretty, because your contractions basically are not going to be timed. You just have haphazard contractions, and there are risks of having a ruptured uterus, because maybe they have given you, because maybe the dosage of the medication that has been used to start the labor is is more for your body. So yeah, there are all those risks, and I still went ahead with it. I said I'll still go ahead with it because I thought I didn't want to wait until the baby was too big. Personally, I thought the baby was big, but by scan it wasn't so big. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but the scan wasn't showing that the baby was big. But I felt the baby was big, and looking at my tummy, I was really big. I'll show a picture of me here. This was me, guys. This was me. My belly was big, big, big. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to have this out. So the day for induction came, and I think that was on a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday, and on a Sunday before the Tuesday, my husband actually left home. He went out for work. He had some work issues to attend to, so he had traveled to a different province. So basically, I was going to be home alone. I can't remember who I was with, but yeah, it was me. I think my sister was at home, so it was me and my sister. And on a Tuesday, my mom came in the morning, and his mom also came the same day. We went together to the hospital, and there we started the induction at 9 hours. The doctor came, they checked me and the baby, and then we started the induction. So I was there just chilling in the labor room, and I was given a room of my own. I decided to go at a private hospital to have my delivery from there. So I was in a room alone, and so while there, I was waiting for the labor to start. So 9 hours, 10, 11, I think nothing was happening. But I was so scared, and I didn't know what to expect, guys. I didn't know. You just know how it is when it's your first pregnancy and you don't know. You just hear stories. Yeah. and you're just waiting to hear, to see it for yourself. And you've heard how labor is, guys. It's really, really painful. So, anyways, I think during that time from 9 to 12, I was just watching movies. I was watching a movie, and then at some point, I even started singing. I even recorded myself singing in the labor room. I haven't shared that with anyone, but I have a video of me singing in the labor room. Maybe I should share it. Yeah. And yeah, I was just praying to God. I'm like, God, you have to be with me through this. And one of the other things I did during that time was I went through meditation. I was watching a meditation video on on YouTube about hypnobirthing. If you have tried that, please let me know. And I was determined to use it for myself during labor, so I was preparing myself for that hypnosis, yeah, during the labor process. So 12 hours came and the contraction started. So my next dose of the medicine that I was given was at 15. So from 9, the next one was at 15. So at 12, the contraction started. And they were not so bad. Yeah, they were just mild contractions. So the nurses came, they checked me, and yeah, so they were like, oh, okay, contractions have started. Yeah, let's check. Okay, you are not dilated. You're still 2 centimeters. Yeah, so I was like, okay, maybe, yeah, something will happen as time goes on. I'm sure I'll progress and maybe it'll come out. Okay, so from 12 to 15, I was there doing hypnobirthing videos. Tried to watch a movie, but it wasn't really working. So yeah, I was in pain and I was just trying to make myself strong, not scream and what. Yeah, take deep breaths, breathe, count 1 up to 100. It was crazy, but yeah. So I had watched so many videos to prepare me of what to do during labor. And at that point, it wasn't just working. Because, anyways, what really worked was the hypnobirthing. The hypnobirthing really did help because as I was doing the hypnobirthing, I would fall asleep for like maybe 5 minutes and then wake up and the contractions have started again. Then I'll continue with the hypnobirthing and then I'll take deep breaths in and out. Yeah, deep breaths in and out and just try to relax so that I can preserve my energy for later because I was taught to do that. Preserve your energy, don't scream anyhow. Yeah, so I think from 15, at 15 they checked I was still 2 centimeters. So from 15 to 18, yeah, the contractions became more intense and now I was really in pain. So I was just screaming and yeah, I tried to hold back and it wasn't just waking. I would scream, sometimes I would try to be strong and just take deep breaths. And God, it was hectic. And one other thing I would do is take walks, like maybe walk from my bed to the bathroom, go and urinate. I was urinating so frequently. And because one of the other things was, oh, if you feel like you are in so much pain, just try to urinate and empty your bladder. Maybe you will feel better. So I was doing that. So yeah, around 18 they came back and checked. So yeah, by 15 they gave me another dose of the medication. Then at 18 they came back and checked and I was still 2 centimeters. Guys, my hope was crushed. I was just like, I'm gonna be in this until tomorrow. There's nowhere I'm going here. I just have to be strong. Possibility of me going up to tomorrow 6 o'clock are very high. I have seen this happen and I just have to prepare myself for the worst. So I was there trying to be strong, but I was really in pain and the contractions were crazy. no regular intervals. It was just haphazard. Every 1 minute, every the next time it's maybe after 5 minutes, after 2 minutes, after 3 minutes, after 1 minute, after 30 seconds. It was just crazy. So um by 19, I was in so much pain, and I told the nurse that, okay, you know what, please come and check me. So she checked and she was like, oh no, you're still at 2 centimeters. We don't have to do another VE until um, later, maybe 4 hours from now. That's when we can check again. And I think by 21, I was due for another dose, another dose of the medication for induction. So yeah, they were like, okay, maybe when you dilate up to 4 centimeters, we'll give you some pain medication to relieve the pain so that you are able to go through the labor process with much ease. So I was just praying for that 4 centimeters, and it wasn't coming. Anyways, so we were there waiting, and now it was so painful. So by 20, I think, at the same around 19, my water broke. So I was hoping, I'm like, okay, now that my water has broken, maybe I will dilate faster, and yeah, I'll get to 4 centimeters and just get that pain medication, because I can't deal with this anymore. So yeah, as I was waiting, the water broke. The nurse came, she checked, she's like, it's 2 centimeters. I'm like, wow. So by 2021, I think before, I think by this time they were not going to give me another dose of the medication, the induction medication, because my labor was really, really intense. So yeah, at 21, I just told the nurse, you know what, I'm really in pain. Maybe just take me to labor ward, to the delivery room rather. So she had gone to prepare the delivery bed, and while she was there, I wanted to go to the toilet, and now it was so painful. So I told her, okay, it's really painful, can you check? So she checked, and she's like, okay, you lie down. And by then she had already prepared the delivery bed. So she went and came back, and she was like, okay, let's go to the delivery room. So we went there, and she was like, don't push, don't do anything. I was asking her, I'm like, okay, how many centimeters am I? She's like, no, you're 5 centimeters. I'm like, oh, okay. So I get there, it was so painful, and I was just about to push. Like, I was just feeling like I'm just going to poop. Yeah. So we get there, and the next thing I see, the doctor, because I was with the midwife this whole time. So the doctor came, and she's like, oh, okay, now it's time to push. I'm like, what? It's time to push? Like, are you serious? I was relieved, because I could see the end of the road. I could see it. I was relieved. My relief was, I was relieved. At the same time, I was so scared because of the pushing. I've heard stories of how that moment before the baby comes out is the most difficult part. But anyways, we managed to push, and the baby was out, and the baby was delivered safely at 22, sorry. And yeah, the rest is history. So, and also one other thing was that I couldn't eat anything during labor. I think I had breakfast in the morning, and by then I had not started induction or anything. So I had breakfast, but after that I didn't eat anything until 22, when the baby came out. That's when I had some tea, and yeah, later on in the morning I had other food stuff. So yeah, it was just hard for me to eat. I was just sipping some juice once in a while, because even sipping the juice, they had to force me, because I just didn't even have the energy to swallow anything. So yeah, I just swallowed a few sips of juice here and there, and that was it. So that was my birthing experience. It was quite difficult one, and I'm just grateful that God was there all this time, and I had my family too. My mom was there, and my mother-in-law too was there. I just thank God that everybody was there for me. My husband was busy calling. I mean, he didn't really call me frequently, but I'm sure he was calling to find out from mom. And he sent me a message in the around 19 telling me to be strong. He called me, and yeah, we talked briefly, but I was in so much pain. And yeah, I'm sure if he had been there, maybe I would have even had more strength. But yeah. Anyways, that was how it went. So if you are looking to have an induction, and maybe that's the only option you've been given at the hospital, I would say go for it. Um, there are risks involved, of course. If you're able to wait until your labor starts spontaneously, then um, you can wait. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to have an induction, just make sure that you understand the risks involved, and um, you prepare yourself to go through all that, because it's not easy. It's not easy, and it's not the same as when the labor starts spontaneously. So let me know if you've had an induction before and how it was, or if you have a baby, let me know your birth experience, whether it was a Caesar or just a normal delivery. Let me know your experience too. And yeah, I hope this video has been interesting. And yeah, if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel and share the video with others. Thank you. Bye.